Hello, and welcome to class. Today we're going to be going over the Week 5 assignments. And of course, we're going to start from the home page and then go to Week 5. Now there are two basic assignments. We have a discussion post and we have the paper that hopefully you are already working on. So we're going to take a little time looking at the discussion and then a little time looking at the paper requirements. And then we're going to send you on your way to get back to work. The discussion post for this week is how innovative leadership approaches can engage in successful global alliances, and what are some barriers that leaders need to overcome. Well, what I would like you to do is use two examples. I would like you to include in your discussion post a global business organization that's recently been acquired or merged or joined in some way with a foreign business, so that we can look at the issues involved in forming partnerships and associations between international companies. And I would also like you to include in your discussion post a successful alliance between countries, and here you can deal with international leaders, because that'll allow us to look at some leaders that have a little bit higher visibility, and we know a little bit more about the difficulties in forming associations and alliances. As Captain Kirk has always had trying to form alliances with the Klingons. So that's your discussion post, and now we're going to quickly review the paper. I went over this in fairly lengthy detail in week number 4 video, so it's the same thing. We're going to be looking at some different theories of leadership, and you're going to be comparing them and talking about them and defining them, so that we all have a common basis of understanding before we progress with our leadership degree, the basic theories that the whole future of leadership research rests upon. By this point, you should have a pretty good idea of what you're trying to do. This should not be something you're just starting now. Hopefully, you've already pulled up some research and you're looking at ways that you can put it into a paper. So I'll quickly run through the things that I put in last week's video. You need to have an introduction. You need to figure out a way how you're going to present all the theories. You can do it as a taxonomy, suggestion, or you can do it as a chronology, kind of a timeline of the development of the theories. And you also need to apply the leadership theory to a complex organization. And here you'll be able to use some of the ideas that you developed in your last paper that you should now be going over and scrutinizing. And finally, your paper needs to have a conclusion, which contains your overall analysis as well as your recommendations and your ideas. Now, the keys to success are the same as last week. Review the upcoming assignments. Use your research time wisely. Use a copy or paste method to start building your own library of leadership information that you're going to be using. And avoid a burnout. Remember, you're running a marathon, not a sprint. And certainly get rid of any parachutes dragging behind you. So, goodbye. And good luck.